Hello, Miami. You're watching 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me.
Good morning, everyone here. Welcome to 305 Sports Now. Once again, I am your host, Will. I hope you're all enjoying your wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And I just got to say one thing. No matter what you think about Mario Cristobal, and some criticisms is fair, okay? As far as game management, you can even say even some cases in terms of offensive involvement, okay? Whatever you want to say, if that is fact, and your criticisms are justified. However, where everyone must universally agree is that Mario Cristobal is one heck of a recruiter. He is a great recruiter. He is an elite recruiter, and he is a beast of a recruiter. Not only is he good at recruiting high school guys, okay, and getting them to buy into his philosophy over at the University of Miami, but he also is great at acquiring college free agents known as the transfer portal, as he has been racking up guys after guys after guys after guys after guys. It seems, since its inception, just look at this year alone, okay, guys like Simeon Barrow, Damian Martinez, Cam Ward, and now with the acquisition of Tyler Barron, the Miami edge rushers are probably the best in the ACC. It is unbelievable how dominant a group right now the Miami Hurricanes on paper look in terms of the edge rushers, the edge of the defensive line. Unbelievable get by Mario Cristobal. Great recruiting, great job convincing players, parents as well, for these individuals, these young men to buy into what is the philosophy and what the Hurricanes are building. Okay, that's why I firmly believe that the Miami Hurricanes will be a 10-win team this season. There is no reason, based upon the schedule and your talent acquisition, including at quarterback, skill positions, and also on defense, that the Canes cannot win 10 games. I just don't see it. But that's for another day, and that's gonna be played out on the field. I want to talk about the defensive edge rushers. Okay, unbelievable. Tyler Barron, I mentioned him briefly when he committed to the Canes. I did a short on him, so check that out over on 305 Sports Now. But Tyler Barron, he's a big dude too, man. He is 6'5", 260 pounds. Went to Tennessee, had a cup of coffee in both Ole Miss and also in Louisville, and commits to the Miami Hurricanes. And it's understandable when you saw what Ruben Bain did this year as a Cane. You've seen the success that Hakeem Mesler has had as well. You see the recruiting haul that he has, which edge rushers, and not just that. There's a certain guy who's in our coaching staff, Hall of Famer Jason Taylor, that many people who play that position will want to be coached by, who's been a very good coach at that position. Okay, so let's just get that let's just get that straight. Tyler Barron also had his best year despite having a labrum issue. Okay, that's one of the things that kind of hindered him a little bit, is the fact that he has a shoulder issue. All right, he had in his career he had 101 total tackles, 13 and a half sacks for his career, 6 sacks. This was his best season collegiately this past season, the 2023 season. So Tyler Barron, about him, big dude, right? A massive dude, not as athletic as Jalen Phillips, but definitely bigger coming into the fold. You can even play him in the interior if you want to. Not for everything, but maybe on third down situations if you want to have nothing but pass rushers out there, because he has elite quickness, great hands. He's very powerful. He's a big guy too. He's able to get to the quarterback, ferocious tackler. A very ferocious tackler. If he gets the quarterback's done, right? 6'2", 6'5", 260, beast. Okay. If he gets the quarterback is absolutely done. Quarterbacks are going to have nightmares based upon what they're seeing at the edge rushers that the Canes are putting together this season. Okay, so Tyler Barron comes in, right? Absolute beast. Everyone wanted Tyler Barron, especially with some people on the opposing fan bases might say about Tyler Barron, the injury, whatever it is. A lot of people wanted Tyler Barron. A lot of teams wanted Tyler Barron, okay? Ole Miss wanted Tyler Barron. Miami wanted Tyler Barron. Some SEC schools wanted Tyler Barron. Okay, Tyler Barron, it was a very sought after individual once he hit that portal as well. So the Canes got him. It's like Marshall's making it look so easy, just getting guys in the transfer portal. It's like, hey, it's everybody that's good, that's hitting the portal, and Miami's interested in, just seems to be linked to the Canes. It just seems like that kind of off season. It's just unbelievable what we're seeing here, from both offense and defense. But I digress. I want to go now to another stud defensive end. This guy was the highest graded pass rusher before Tyler Barron entered the transfer portal, and that's Elijah Alston, right? That name is very familiar to our coaching staff because Lance Guidry coached Alston when he was at Marshall, and he's just another flat out stud. Had his best year with Marshall this past season, okay? Had 45 total tackles, 6 sacks, and forced 2 fumbles for Marshall. Another guy with great speed, veteran, acclimated very well to the collegiate system as well. Is going to fit in very well in the rotation of the edge position for the Miami Hurricanes. So I'm very happy to see that Lance Guidry is able to get his guys in here as well that understand the system. It makes it very easy for them to just come in and play, then have to reteach them and retool them to fit your coaching philosophy. He doesn't have to worry about that with Alston because Alston has already been a part of the system that Guidry ran at Marshall, and he's running a similar one at Miami. Okay, so again, great get by Mauro Cristobal, great get by Lance Guidry as well. So again, congratulations. But I gotta talk about the big dog. Okay, I gotta talk about the guy that's probably not coming off the field at all, and that is Rueben Hurricane Bain. Right, Rueben Bain, beast. All ACC rookie, 7.5 sacks. Should have had about 11. Got held a few times. Referees didn't call it. 7.5 sacks, including some big sacks against teams like Clemson as well. I think he got to A&M once. I don't remember. But the bottom line is, though, this kid is the future of the Miami Hurricanes. As a matter of fact, you can't even say he's the future. He's the actual present. And I'm expecting big things this year from Rueben. He's leaned out a bit. He's not as bulky as he was last season. You can tell by looking at still shots of him in practice and some of the videos that the Canes social media has released that he's a bit more cut up. So he'll probably be playing more the edge rusher position more this year. Because last year he played edge, but he also played a little bit of interior. Yeah, I think he's gonna be more stuck to the edge. Maybe this year a little bit more. A beast. Like I said, when he looked in high school, he was a monster. Should have gotten his 5th star. The only thing that kept him getting his 5th star was the fact he was 6'2". That's the only thing. All right, but he was a monster in high school. The competition that kid faced when he played for Central prepared him for the competition he's facing here at the collegiate level as a member of the Miami Hurricanes. Again, Cane legacy, the nephew of Tolbert Bain. We all know who he is, right, as well. A great Cane. And now his nephew is a beast of a Cane as well. I'm expecting him to have a very good year, especially since the defensive tackle position will draw some attention based upon the athletes we have. And, of course, the edge rusher position, based upon the athletes we have, it's going to free up some space and free up some time for Rueben Bain, to eat. Not to say he will get double team. Don't get me wrong. That's going to help out the defensive line and the other edge rushers. But you will have some linebackers that will be blitzing, and some of those guys, especially the younger ones, like Cameron Bobby Pruitt, and if they use Marquise Lightfoot as kind of like an outside linebacker to rush the quarterback, Malik Bryant, we heard he's converted to defensive end. Those are guys that are very difficult to cover. So you will see one-on-ones with Rueben Bain quite a bit, I do believe, this year as well. So Rueben Bain is slated to have a very good season. The 3 guys I just mentioned are absolute beasts. They're dogs. They're what Mauro Cristobal wants to build a championship program. This year is win or bust, okay? It's Mauro's 3rd year. I expect we, as the Canes community, as the Canes nation, expect a major jump from our program, and I do believe we're going to get it this past season because it's just, I think, it's just going to happen. It's meant to be. It's destiny for the Canes to win 10 games. They have to win 10 games. I just don't see how they don't. I don't see how they don't win 10 games with the schedule they have and the team they put together. Listen, the only thing before I get to more of the edge rushers, the only thing I see hurting this team is if Cam Ward gets hurt. That is the heart and soul of this team right now because he is the quarterback, he's the field general, and he's what everybody wanted. No shade on Reese or Emery, but Cam Ward is your definitive number one. Your definitive number one. Okay, so if he goes down, everybody's have to pull their own weight. I will say, pull a lot of weight. I will say that. Now going back to defensive ends, Booker Pickett. Okay, Booker Pickett had like 60 sacks in high school, if I'm not mistaken. Then of course you have Marquise Lightfoot, another beast, right? As well, another beast as well. Um, then of course you have Cole McConaughey, one of the best defensive players to come out of Alabama, another young stud. Who's going to stop this team at the edge position? Who's going to stop this team? I'm telling you, this team is beast. You have Elias Rudolph, the kid that decommitted from Michigan, coming to the Canes. Who's going to stop this team? I mean, I don't know. Graham Mertz did a lot of talking to Ja'Cory Harris. He did. Now I want to throw shade on a young man, but what are you gonna do? From what they've been saying, your line ain't the best, and you're gonna take on these guys that are coming for you. Clemson's offensive line was pretty good last season, and those DNs beat the hell out of that offensive line, and the interior tackles beat the hell out of the offensive line. And now you have D tackles like Simeon Barrow, who's a great get, Michigan State, okay, solid defensive tackle. You have Akeem Mesidor, who plays edge. I forgot to mention him as part of the edge rushers, but let's not forget he could also play interior lineman. Very quick, great hands, gets to the quarterback, gets to the running back as well. Then you have Marty Cook, CJ Clark as well. You got the young guns coming in. Forgot Moten as well. Then you got the young guns coming in like Justin Clark, Artavius Jones. It's gonna be a fun ride this year. That front seven is gonna be just nasty. I'm dying for August 31st already. I'm dying. I cannot wait to see what that swamp is gonna be like. I do think it'll be a close game. Okay, I know we're joking around online about Canes by 20, Canes by 40. I think it'll be close. It's a rivalry game. We're on the road. It's basically a new quarterback, a new system. But I mean, not a new system, but a new quarterback. You know, some new players here and there. So I think they'll get their feet wet with game speed. But man, that line is going to eat. It's going to eat. So I tell you guys. So I'm saying 10 wins, man. 10 wins or bust. Yes, I am the optimistic Canes fan. I have reason to be. The analytics are showing it. And now that the rosters of every other team is kind of like settling in already, I could call it a 10-win season. It's a must. It's a must. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. All right, quick, straight to the point. If you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button as well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I also want to say before I go, have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend once again. Hope you have a good time with your families, all right, with your friends as well. But let's keep in mind one of the main reasons why we are celebrating. The main reason why we're celebrating this holiday is because of those that gave their lives for this country. All right, so let's pay homage, remember them as well. Remember, many of us stand for the flag because of those who lay beneath it. All right, God bless, guys. See you soon. Go Canes, go Dolphins, go Panthers. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.